When you're in a new country, a new city, what better way to learn about the place than a food tour?
We are joining Eat Mexico on a street food tour.
Or the sweet one. We don't know exactly the flavor of the sweet one. It's more apple or banana leaf. It depends kind of.
Stop number 1, we're starting with tamales and atole. So atole is a watery drink made out of corn dough, and we're going to try it with chocolate flavored and rice flavored. And then tamales are like a traditional early morning or late evening meal, and it's corn dough mixed with lard, and it's whipped and then spread onto a corn husk and then filled with lots of fillings, rolled and wrapped up and then steamed. We've been here for 10 days, Thomas and I, in Mexico City, and we still haven't had tamales, so I am excited.
You will tell me if it's the same flavor.
It's like a thick, watery hot chocolate. So good. Try some.
Do you know what mole is?
Mole? Yeah, it's like a sauce made from different peppers and spices.
Right.
Chocolate and
It's really, really light. It sort of looks like it'd be stodgy, but it's not at all. And it's really...
Yeah, because it's the same. It's full of nuts.
Mole is really,
Spices and chilies.
really complex.
And
It's just so delicious. I don't know how else to describe it. It's really good.
chocolate milk.
Chicharron or pork rind. It's so light and crispy. Amazing. Fresh tortillas from tortilleria. We just learned from Carla, our amazing guide, that tortillas have 2 sides. So there's a thin inside part and then a thick outside bit. So you should always put your filling on the thin inside bit so it doesn't fall to bits. It makes so much sense. I am so excited to try this quesadilla. It has got huitlacoche in it, which is a corn smut. Direct translation from Spanish to English is corn feces. But they like to call it Mexican truffle, and so it grows in the corn crop and basically destroys the crop, doesn't it?
yeah, but they do it on purpose now.
They do it on purpose.
Because it's a delicacy.
Put this juice down.
What's the juice?
Don't remember.
You'll see these juice stands all over Mexico City. So this is a green one with lots of
Cactus and celery. And pineapple.
And this one is like a tropical kind of like guava, pineapple, limes.
And fresh.
Wow. It's like mushroom. Really earthy. Sort of has the texture of garlic.
Muchas gracias.
We are learning so much on this tour with Eat Mexico. Like all sorts of interesting things.
Yeah.
How Aztecs used to get high on chilies.
The tidbits you learn. It's so good. You can't see all these little things. It's not like you're learning big stuff. You just learn all these interesting little tidbits that then crossing the road.
We were in a little market before, and there are lots of chicken vendors selling fresh chickens, and the chickens here are yellow in colour because Mexicans don't like white chickens. They figure that
It's like a turkey.
it's like a turkey, it's not healthy.
Not
And so
healthy.
They feed the chickens with marigold petals so that they turn yellow.
They turn yellow because they used to eat the corn. That's why they were yellow. But now there's not enough corn for the chickens because the humans want it. So they have to do it some other way. Nuts!
And rich meat. It's amazing.
We are trying a cemitas, which is a sandwich that originated in Puebla. It's like a brioche style bun. They hollow out the bread from the top. Papalo, which is a herb, which is like a cross between, what was it, mint and like rocket or arugula. Homemade chipotle, tons and tons of Oaxacan string cheese, and avocado. Super fresh, really cheesy. It's like the perfect sandwich. We're at a tacos de carnitas stand, and here they take the whole pig and they stew it. It's basically pork confit, so it's cooked in lard for 6 to 8 hours, and you can get anything from pork leg to stomach to uterus to brain to cheek. Carla hasn't told us what this one is, but this looks very uterus-like to me. It's chewy. It tastes really good. It reminds me of stomach. I'm thinking there's a mix.
That's getting close to uterus.
There's a mix of parts in here. We got the best of both worlds, stomach and uterus.
NPD, it comes from pig, that is a Mayan word, and it means earthen over.
Basket tacos. The tortillas are stacked, and then hot oil is put on top, and then they're covered with the cloth, so they have a different texture to a normal tortilla. This one's got pork. Super tasty. Really simple with the pork inside. Like oily, but not heavy.
They soak the bread in a guajillo sauce. And guajillo is a pepper, but it's not spicy at all. And they fill with potato and chorizo, but crumbling chorizo.
Oh wow. Dream sandwich right here. Pambazo, smashed up potato, chorizo, lettuce, cream, cheese. It is wild. We're trying a squash blossom burrito. It's cheese like grilled over the top of the thing. Hot, gooey, cheesy, super fresh. Wow.
Bye-bye. And that's the tour done.
That was brilliant. We ended on a sweet note. We went to a Mexican sweet shop and we got like amaranth candies. I've been wanting to try this one for ages. A cajeta, which is wafer sandwich with Mexican dulce de leche, but it's made with goat's milk instead of cow's milk.
How good does that sound?
And what did you get, Thomas?
I got like a sugar cured lime, which has been stuffed with some sort of coconut stuff.
Smells so tangy.
Looks incredible. That was the best tour. Like, look at this thing. Wow. It was the best tour. It's just, there's something so special about being with a local person and learning about a culture and learning about a city. You learn so much more than about the food, but it really opens up your mind and your ability to order and see and get street food.
We've been walking around Mexico City for 10 days and seeing so many different types of street food and having no idea what anything is, especially with the language barrier. And now I just feel like so much more in
connected.
tune.
Yeah,
plugged in to what's going on. It's fantastic. Eat Mexico, guys. If you are in the DF, check them out. They have a range of tours, market tours, late night mezcal and taco tours, a taco crawl, all sorts.
Street food one like we did today, incredible.
We are posting videos 3 times a week. Remember to subscribe. We hope we've inspired you to eat and explore like a traveller, not a tourist.
Adios!